9 huge EastEnders spoilers for next week from 20th to the 23rd of May 2024. What's coming up in Walford? 1. Zach tries to stop the truth emerging. On cloud 9 following the birth of Dolly, Whitney and Zach have second thoughts about cancelling the wedding and decide to go ahead with it after all. But Zach's secret tryst with Lauren still hangs over him, and he is desperate to make sure that she does not find out the truth. Something that may be difficult thanks to Brittany and Bianca knowing all about it. With his guilt rising, it seems that this is another Walford wedding that could be doomed. 2. Kat and Alfie face an intruder. Alfie calls Kat when he thinks there is a burglary at the flat, and he arms himself with a toy baseball bat to take him on, only to discover that it is Freddie and Big Mo. But when comments about a romantic reunion between Kat and Alfie start to grate on her, Kat decides she should be the one to move out and make way. 3. Junior hides a secret. George's son Junior has arrived on Albert Square, but he is only there to spend time with his sisters, not his dejected father, which proves to be tough for George when he watches his children bonding without him. The new status quo is almost immediately upended, though, by the arrival of Monique and Xavier, which leads the family to think that Junior might be keeping something secret from them. 4. Brittany has a decision to make. The big wedding is going ahead, but the road to "I do" is not an easy one, as Zach's cheating secret is on the verge of being revealed to the bride-to-be. Seeing Whitney close to Lauren, and watching as Zach tries to mask his guilt, Brittany struggles to keep the sordid details to herself, even after Lily tells her how much Whitney deserves happiness. Despite deciding to stay quiet, it all becomes too much for Brittany as Whit walks down the aisle, and she blurts out the truth, leaving Whitney devastated. 5. Elaine tries to build bridges. The arrival of Junior's family should be a cause for celebration for the Knights, and while they are delighted to see them, the joy is hampered by the tension that exists between Junior and George. Elaine decides that she should be the one to do something about it when Junior makes a hasty exit, and she tells him that she wants him and his family to move in with them and settle in Walford. Junior does agree, with a little assist from Gina, but it appears as though there is still some way to go before he and George make amends. 6. Lauren faces a backlash. Whitney is left reeling after Brittany's bombshell revelation, and while she tries to process what she has been told, there are others who are also facing disapproving looks from the locals. When Lauren heads to the Vic with Penny for a drink and a debrief, she has to face the judgment of the others there, and that includes an angry Bianca who, true to form, has a few things to say about the situation. 7. George makes progress. Elaine is less than impressed when she hears Linda, Gina and Anna discussing her latest issue with George, and she makes it clear that she wants them to all keep her nose out of her business. George, meanwhile, attempts to form a bond with Monique and Xavier, and has a breakthrough with Monique when she shares her Ghanaian heritage, and offers to share with him all she has learned about it. 8. Whitney has to face Zach. With things more strained than ever between Whitney and Zach, she hopes to be able to avoid him for as long as possible, but the arrival of Peach's baby loss certificate makes that impossible. 9. Freddie has plans for Kat and Alfie. With Kat set to move out so that Freddie can move back in, Freddie tries to put a halt to the plan in the hope that it will lead to Kat and Alfie getting back together. The pair return to number 31 as they are not ready to call time on their evening together, with a surprised Freddie, Anna and Bobby watching on.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Spoilers. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.